Welcome to 2011. I'm going to talk about something today that seems maybe a bit odd when we're talking about servant leadership. And it's going to seem maybe a little self-serving, but I think you'll see where I'm going with this. That to help other people the best that you can, you need to take a look at yourself. New Year's is a time when we make resolutions and they last about 3 weeks, we give up on them, and maybe the most disciplined of us actually see some of those things come to fruition. And I'm not talking about making resolutions per se, but at the beginning of every year, something that I find helpful is to write down all my goals and revisit my old goals, see what I've hit, where I'm on track to hit, where I'm maybe lagging. And it's so important that we do this, that we write down what our goals are, and I'm not talking about I want a new car, a new boat. I'm not talking about those things. I'm talking about, are you at where you want to be in your career? Are you even in the right field? If not, what's it going to take to get there? Are you as joyful as you want to be? Are you as compassionate as you want to be? Are you as kind as you want to be? If not, what's it going to take to get there? What are some exercises that you can go through on a daily basis to be able to find that within yourself? So you write down the goals at the beginning of the year, and then after you do that, you write down as many tasks as you can think of in succession toward getting to that point where you want to be. And why do I say things like career? Well, if you're stuck somewhere where you're not happy, or where your needs aren't getting met, you're not paying your bills, things like that, it's going to be a stress on you, and it's going to turn your thoughts even more toward yourself, so that you're not going to be able to be as selfless as you'd like to be when it comes to serving other people. We have to put ourselves in a position to be able to feel like we want to serve others. And it's really hard to do if we don't feel like it. We have to, whether we feel like it or not. But it's so much easier to do it if we're working towards being who we were created to be. So that's why I say that. You're created to be somebody specific. There was a plan from the beginning. You need to put the steps in place to become that person. So we list these steps out individually, and you put a date affixed to them, and you just knock them off one by one. And if you don't hit it by the date, you say, well, let's assign a new date. Let's kick it out a little bit, and then we'll make another run at it. And you just have to be consistent and visit that list every day and mark stuff off. And even the littlest thing you put on that list. Nothing's too insignificant, because it's when you feel like you're making progress, when you see things happening, that you're going to feel good about it. So I say this because we need to get to a point where we're serving others more than we are. It's just a fact. You know, it seems like all of our aid it comes from government, it comes from this organization, that organization. We need to be good people ourselves. I mean, that's why we're so fed up with the way that things are being run, is because good people aren't doing it. You know, we want to stay home, we want to be with our families, and that's good. But our families need to see us involved. We need to give an example to our children about, this is how you live life. This is how you be good to other people. This is how you be courteous. So part of that is us becoming that person, and that's why we need to set those goals for ourselves. Because once we become that person, we feel more freed up to do that towards other people, and to help other people achieve what it is that's holding them down in their own lives. And servanthood is really the only way we're going to achieve that. We can't tell somebody how to be. We have to actually go and do it. So I'd love to hear any progress that you're making toward your goals. Go ahead and comment. And if you're having trouble, let me know. I'd love to try and help you figure out how to hit it. So there you go. I hope you have a great 2011, and we'll see you soon. All right? Thanks. Goodbye.